So when you first open it up, you go to new file, and then you can save it for print because we are going to do painting. In the print area, you have different units. You have pixel, inches, centimeter, meter. We are going to use inches because we live in America. You do landscape mode, orientation. It will be RGB color, 8 bits. Your background can be transparent, or normally we keep it to white, and then you create. So you can add different tools, and mostly we'll be doing with paint brush tool. So you can see that you can draw something. This is a locked layer. This is your layer where it is locked. So if I click on this, let's see if this moves. You can see that when you unlock it, it will move. You can always undo. You can also duplicate the layer. You can always lock it back by clicking on this, and you can lock it. You can duplicate a layer or add a layer by Control J or Command J. You can see that. You can also add a layer from here. You can add as many layers as you want. You can always delete the layer from here. So these are some of the basic things. You can navigate from here. You can go in and navigate right over here. This is your navigation tool, zooming and zooming out. You can also zoom in and zoom out by holding Option and or Alt and rolling the middle mouse button. You can always change color by either clicking on this and choosing your color. You can slide back and forth, choose any color you want. Press B for brush. You can do a right click to increase the brush size. So try using the brush either with the mouse or with the stylus. And I talked about you can also do a right Alt or Option and Shift, and you can also choose colors. You can go in and choose colors and do it from there. Remember, Shift and Option or Alt and Option in PC, and you do a right click and you can go and change colors. You can go in here and change colors. So Option or Alt, Shift, depending on Mac or PC, and then hold it and do a right click. And so this is another way of choosing colors. If you do a right click, you can change the hardness and softness. You can choose different types of brushes. We're going to talk about brushes, different ways of choosing softness and hardness. So very solid brush will give you a very sharp kind of and you can see the difference between the different brushes. So these are this is a selection tool. This is a rectangular or an elliptical or rectangular tools. You can select certain areas and you can just work on that area. For example, if I go to the brush tool by pressing B and try to paint outside this, I won't be able to paint. I can just paint inside that area. So this is where your selection comes in. You can press Control D to deselect. So if you want to deselect your lasso tool or marching ant tool, as they call, marquee tool is a French word. So I can go in and select this area and then press B. And select that area. Control D to deselect, and you can see you can create shapes and other things. You also have the normal lasso tool, which can create an organic shape. So I can fill this up. So these are some of the basics of the tool palettes. I'm going to go through all of them so that you know. So remember that one of the important thing is the B is your brush tool. If you hold Shift and B, you can move from one type of brush to another type of brush. So you can see there are 4 types of brushes here: pencil tool, brush tool, then color replacement, and what do you call mixer brush tool. So you can see that if you hold Shift and toggle between brushes, this will change and it will give you the type of brushes that is there. So if I want to go to pencil tool, I can go with the pencil tool and increase the size of the pencil. Hope this helps. Thank you.